Hey everyone, in this video we will be going over the new Bedwars maps in rotation. Make sure to stick around to see the new maps and find out if you should play on them. If you're not already, you should totally subscribe. Even if I'm just one person closer to my goal, that would be fantastic. Let's see if we can get 25 likes on this video, and without further ado, let's talk about the new maps. Alright, so I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to go through all these maps as quickly and concise as possible. I'm just going to tell you everything you need to know about the map, just real quick. This map is relatively smaller, which is a plus for me because I like going around the map relatively quickly. You definitely want to rush sideways because the diagonal rush is just, it's not ideal. I mean, sure, you can catch people off guard by diagonal rushing, but it's definitely quicker and safer to go sideways. I also like the generator. It's not insanely fast, but it's definitely not slow either. Because I like to get blocks fast and just rush as quickly as possible. That's just personally for me. For the middle of this map, I definitely like the kind of pyramid kind of theme. It just looks really cool. It's kind of like, it's not really complex. It's, as I said, it's just kind of a pyramid with a bunch of different platforms that have all the emeralds on it. And it's also really helpful if you have high ground because people can take a lot of fall damage if you hit them off. So that's definitely a strategy if you want to lead people up the stairs and hit them off and they take a lot of fall damage. That's definitely a plus for that. So overall, I'd give this a pretty good, like, solid 8.59 out of 10, because I would definitely go out of my way to play on this map. It's really fun. It's nice. I really love the aesthetic. It kind of gives me, like, an Amazon or kind of a Solus vibe because how the generators are slightly above the islands. But yeah, definitely play this map. It's really good. Alright, so next up, the map that we have is Toro, or Toro. It's one of those two. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's Bedwars. I really like this map because it's a really fast first rush. I'm pretty sure that it's only a 32 or a 48 rush, but I definitely enjoy it because I generally tend to get like 64 blocks because I tend to place more blocks than needed, but that's just personally for me. You could definitely get a first rush in 32 blocks. It's also really easy to get above a player in this map because the build height is it's not too big, but it's definitely not small. Like, you can definitely get above an opponent. Another plus to this is just a quick thing. You can fireball jump from diamond gen to middle, which is, it's always really nice for a quick escape, or just if you're under pressure. It's really handy. It gives me almost a little bit of an Acropolis vibe, not for the layout of the map, but just kind of the colors, which I do kind of roll with that. It's pretty cool. I really like middles that are really connected, that aren't like too spaced apart so you fall through it and stuff. This map is a little bit on the bigger side, so it's not like 100% what I'd roll with, but it makes up for it in the 32 rush and the fast gen. So I definitely give this an 8.5 out of 10. The last map for this video is going to be Rooted. So if you didn't know, which you probably didn't because I've never said this before, but Kung Fu Panda is one of my favorite movies. It's just awesome. So this one gives me a very Kung Fu Panda vibe because of the peace signs and just the kind of aesthetic of the map. It's just, I really love the aesthetic. The aesthetic alone is enough for me to play on this map a lot. So that's already a huge plus. Again, the generator in this map is pretty fast. I really like these new maps because a lot of them have fast gens, and to me, it's just about quickness, like how fast I can get to the first base, how fast I can get to the rest of the bases. So a fast gen is always a plus for me. If it gets too fast where people just fireball spam, then it can get annoying. But then again, I can fireball spam, so what's the point? But yeah, I definitely recommend this map if you just want a cool map to play on. If it's just like, if aesthetic's really your thing, it's really cool. I also love the kind of islands. I love the way it works. I also really like your island because your stairs are like directly connected to your generator, so you can kind of just like go back. It's really cool. I really like this map. I definitely recommend it. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 solely because of the aesthetic and of course the game, the whole generator gameplay stuff. It's not a bad map, but the aesthetic alone is what like truly makes this map for me. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I wanted to make this video really quick and concise because I've watched some other reviews on Bedwars maps, and to be honest, they kind of drag out a lot longer than they could be. So I'm giving you the basics. This is exactly what you need to know when playing the map. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Watch time is really annoying with YouTube, so if you made it to the end, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, stay tuned for part 2 because I'm going to be doing a second video in this kind of mini series. I'm just going to be going over all the new maps in the rotation in the same kind of style like this one.